And actually, I wanted to ask you another question about the workers there at Horween. I'm always fascinated with this concept of the carpenter's door is broken, sort of a scenario where. So I'm curious, like, are the guys that work in the factory, are they all wearing like indie boots, or are they wearing sneakers? Like they don't care, they're just there to make money, or are they?
That's tough. We talk about this a lot, or we used to talk about it a lot, Skip Horween and I, about how it's like a guy working at a Lamborghini factory. It's like not everybody there's driving a Lamborghini.
Real.
Um, so no, and the answer is no. But what Skip has done is he gives the everybody that works there gets a subsidy to pay for some footwear. It has to be safety footwear for the tannery. But Skip is pretty generous. I mean, he bought me a few pairs of shoes. I think actually those Roy boots I was wearing today, he bought for himself, and he's like, they don't fit me perfectly. And I was like, I've always wanted Roy boots, so he gave me those a bunch of years ago. So, but
Whoa.
it's not just for me. Like he does that for other guys, or if, I've done it for people that say, "Hey, I saw that wallet. What is that?" And I'll go, "Oh, well." And then next time I'll just surprise them and show up and give them one. It's kind of like that. Is like we want to share. Like you want, and especially Skip being the owner of that company, he wants everybody to like get it and appreciate like what they're doing and like understand how special it is. But the reality of it is like, nobody working in the leather industry is making any, like nobody's getting rich. Like if you look at the cars in the parking lots, it's like,
Yeah.
we're not fancy folk. I've been driving the same car since 2008, and I don't have a problem with it. I love it. I don't care.
Yeah.
Um, we're,
Yeah.
we're just kind of like, I think most people just want to show up and do a good job, and it's sure more money is like great, but it's not. I
Yeah.
think a lot of the union guys could use some more money. The wages aren't like amazing, but it's very, very good for like a manufacturing job in Chicago. They're making a lot more money than minimum wage, and the jobs are worth it. Like it's hard. It's really, really hard work.
Right.
So yeah, and they get great benefits and stuff. Like they have really good health care and time off, and it's not like anybody's super impoverished, but it's also like nobody's getting, including the owners, like nobody's getting rich.
Okay.
So
Yeah, no, that's fine. I mean, that's probably like most industries, construction or things like that. But I mean, no, that's great to hear, especially straight from the source, you know what I mean? Because that stuff I wonder about, because I see videos from the inside of the factory and I see the workers, and yeah, they look like very skilled craftsmen, very dedicated, happy to be there. So I'm always looking at their footwear, like, does that guy have indies on?
it's interesting that you said that because my buddy Nick Horween had a concept. Nick's also really into photography, and he had this concept to do a photo of all the guys' different shoes and boots or whatever they're wearing at work,
Cool.
and some of them are pretty gnarly, like super beat up and just like covered in finish.
Yeah.
It looks crazy, but I don't know if he'll ever do that. But he did mention that concept, and maybe I should encourage him some more to do that.
Yeah, for sure. And actually, what's funny is recently my wife and I took the in-laws over to Amish country and we were touring around, and we took a horse ride, and one of the Amish kids, he was probably in his mid 20s. He had on a pair of boots that literally like the the side was gone. He had
Yep.
worn it all the way through and he's still wearing them. He's like walking around and I'm like pulling
Hey,
horses.
as long as it doesn't rain, it's fine.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I'm like, I have never seen boot that destroyed. Like, I felt
Yeah.
bad, but at the same time, it was kind of neat because I'm like, I want to beat up some boots like that. How do I get
Yes.
Tina like that? So,
It's not easy to do. I've
right.
felt the same way.
Yeah, it's not easy at all. Part of me envies that somebody who can really put a hurting on a pair of boots.